Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I am very happy to be back with my 10-day Goal Life Challenge. This is day number 6. So today and for the next 3 days is going to be a series of 3 interviews. Today, I am presenting you a business partner. And just to recap a little bit of what's been going on during these 10 days, we're doing this Goal Life Challenge in order to gain trust with our followers, right? We are promoting our digital businesses, and the only fair thing to do is to show who is the person behind the business model, right? So you can get to know us, know who we are, what we do, a little bit about our families and stuff. So the next 3 days, like I said, is going to be business partners coming in live with me, ideally always at noon. So stay tuned. Today I am presenting you my partner Glen. And just I won't take it any much longer. I'm going to bring him in. Hi, Glen. Good morning.
Julie, good morning to
How
you.
are you?
I'm well, thanks. How are you?
Great. Thank you for accepting my invitation to be live on my page today. It's an honor for me to have you here.
It is my pleasure, Julie. Thank you very much for thinking of me.
Okay, so I just wanted to present yourself a little bit to us. Tell us who you are, what you do, and a little bit of your background.
So my name is Glen McIntosh. In addition to this business, prior to this business, I guess, I was working as a mechanic in a bowling center. Still am laid off because of COVID right now, but
Yes.
get back to work. I love that job, so I'm looking forward to that. Like anyone else, I was happy. I was paying my bills, but it just wasn't quite enough. So I started looking for other things, and here I am talking to you.
Great. And so tell me, for how long have you been a digital business owner?
Well, let's see. So I got laid off in March, and at some point shortly after that, I just had this moment of, wait a minute, this is a whole new sort of beginning. What am I going to do? What am I going to seek out? And I was working with an invention at the time, patenting an idea at the time. And it was good, but I'm still excited by it. So the potential for it, but the money it was going to cost and the effort that was going to be involved was pretty substantial, right? Certainly more than this. And I don't know. Then I saw this. I was just on Facebook and I saw this ad, like possibly like the people that are watching what we're doing right now. And I just
Yes.
thought it appealed to me, and I dug in.
Great, great. And myself, I'm gonna hit the 1 year anniversary soon. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that as well. And what were you looking for when you decided to start? I mean, why did you decide to jump in this opportunity?
Well, first off, I didn't even finish answering your first question, and then the proper answer is, so that all started happening in March, April, and about May 1st, I made my first
This
step,
decision.
and I was in business by June. So I actually started in the business in June. So why the internet world? Why the internet business world? Uh, Potential.
Yeah.
Potential. The market is huge. I personally have no interest and had no interest in pursuing my friends and family and warm market. Many people do, and good for them. But I knew that because many people have succeeded without going after the warm market, literally creating it from the ground up. So I recognized I could do that. That's my cat Leo in the background. He loves these
Okay.
interviews. So you look at the online world, and there's what, 4 billion, over 4 billion people, over half the population of the planet has access to the internet.
Wow.
The number I heard for Facebook was 2 billion people a day. So that's only one platform. That doesn't touch YouTube, Google. I hear people use those. A few people use those as well. That's a huge market, and I learned that you can succeed just by tapping into finding people that are like you or like.
Like-minded people, exactly.
Yes, and
Exactly.
so I recognize that that is closer to alignment with what I'm after, and I, I'm finding I'm very happy with that decision.
And yeah, myself as well. At the time, like a year ago, actually, I said, okay, how can I make, some extra bucks? But the truth is, I didn't have time to get a second job, because that means I have to leave my house, leave my kids, look for somebody to take care of them, which it doesn't make sense because although I still work full time, and, at one point I wanted a little bit more. And me too, at the same time, I wasn't looking for something online, but then this opportunity showed up to me, and I said, well, okay, what's all this about the online space? And exactly like you were saying, the potential. Internet is still young, it's very young, and it's like billions of people have access to the internet. So I say, okay, maybe this can be something that we can use. We're using it anyway, so why not take advantage, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So you got in the system, you understood how everything worked, and why did you decide to come into our model and not something else? Because the truth is there's many things out there, right, being offered to us, and if you start looking for online things, there's many. What made you believe in this system?
Well, first off, it was I misunderstood who I was dealing with. I actually thought I was dealing with someone I knew who I worked with in the oil field, and I saw this ad with his name on it and a picture that looked close enough, and I kind of got in that way. So in a way, uh, it was accidental, but. When I watch the videos, that first free webinar that you get, and I'm watching that with the skeptical, critical mind. What's wrong? Where's the props? Where's the these people aren't
Where's the
actors.
catch?
Yeah, these people weren't actors. This wasn't. It smelt of sincerity. I really sensed ordinary, everyday people succeeding. Through a system that exists in a world that I want to get into but don't know how.
Exactly. Of course, there's the part of our effort that we have to put in, right? Because a lot of the how to say, the easy part of this business is that there's a lot of automation, right? There's a lot of things that are already put together, and well, the system itself, it's when they say it's a business in a box. So they're giving you the box, you have to open it, you have to plug it in, because
Mm-hmm.
otherwise it doesn't work. But you have to learn how to use the system.
Mm-hmm.
And the way we learn to use the system is by our training platform, right? The same one you have access, I have access, or anybody that comes or decides to join our business will have access as well. And it's not as complicated as it seems. And what would your advice be for people who are thinking, oh, but it looks so easy. They make it so easy, when we talk about it, but I don't have the skills, I don't have the time, I don't have experience, I don't have previous experience, let's say, and in marketing and things like that. Did you have experience when you started?
I did not have experience, and that is exactly why I came in through this route. I know there's other options out there, but you need to know
Yeah.
some things. You need to know how to make sales funnels, I think, or you need to know how to do these mass marketing campaigns or something. There's more and more, and then you have to set up your web page. You have to. and all the payment options and all the things that go with it. And honestly, that's not in my wheelhouse. When things like that I find quite challenging. So yeah, this took that sort of thing out of the equation. And I want to just underline a point you made too, because yeah, success. The system itself has proven quite successful, but it's up to the individual. Like
Absolutely.
there's people who do absolutely nothing, and that's what they get back out of the business, right? Like anyone who's seriously considering this, it's very real. It's a very real possibility if
Yeah,
you're serious about doing it. Because I'm a business owner now. I have
absolutely.
abilities to myself, and to the public, to perform that honorably and well.
Exactly, because if you treat your business like a business, it's going to perform as a business. If you treat it like a hobby, then it's going to perform like a hobby. You know, a hobby doesn't necessarily give you anything back. It's just the pleasure of doing it. Well, this is both, actually. At least this is how I see it. And when we say treat the business as a business, it doesn't mean that you have to put um, 40 hours a week on the business, because the truth is we don't have that extra time. Many people are doing this full time. And in my case, I'm doing it part time. You know, I take care of it the couple hours I have left, when everybody's sleeping, the house is quiet. That's the moment I have. But because I'm doing 2 3 hours a day, it doesn't mean I'm not treating my business like a business. You
Mhm.
know, and yeah, that what I want to say with this is that you don't need to put 40 hours, to it for it to work, because it's the quality of time that you invest, actually.
Yep, agreed.
So
Steps every day, right? Steps every day. Always
exactly,
making a bit of
yeah,
progress.
absolutely. So is there anything else you would like to say to our audience, or invite them to our weekly masterminds?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll let
How do we
you.
start?
Well, first off, it started with the weekly masterminds for oh, excuse me, the weekly masterminds. That's a group of us that are already in the system, and that is a group of people that share so freely and their information on how they succeeded, or how they got out of this bind or that bind, or shrunk the file size down to fit into the program, or what have you. So the mastermind is an example of what you meant by being plugged in, because that is sort of the heart of the system. And I just there's something every week. And even if I only get one nugget of information out of it, there's something in there every week. It has never let me down. On I even put
And
off
when,
for it.
yeah, but they're booked. All the year is taken now.
Oh, yes, they are.
It's I'm on a waiting list, so we'll see. When it happens, it happens.
And then
But
sorry, excuse me.
I'm eager to be able to be in a mastermind as well. But when you started, what was the first step you took? You watched an info session, right?
Yeah, I watched. Yeah, and I think all of us come in the same way. Um, Even people that come in through a warm market through friends, I think, start out with that same free webinar. Because honestly, by the end of that, is this something I can or want to
Exactly.
pursue? And if you uh, if you haven't ruled it out by then, keep digging, and you might just find yourself all the way at the end. That's what happened to me, and it was. For me, it was a no-brainer when I got there. I just, was like, well, this is, I don't know what's going to come of this, but I'm in, and in I am, and I'm loving it. You asked
Great.
me in that question. I believe there was a part where you said, "What would I do differently, or how would I have started differently?" I
I
thought
believe, yes, yes.
so. And to that, I would just say, I guess it almost sounds canned, but I would have gone all in sooner. I would have just committed fully right, yeah, right from the start. I don't want to get all salesy here. But
Yeah.
personally,
I
from me, from what I've found, what I've learned, and how it affects my being, I would have just started sooner.
Yes, I think it's most one of the most common things that all the business owners say. I wish I would have started sooner, or I wish I would have started with the
Bigger.
bigger package, the bigger deal. And but it's okay, whatever it is, and it works for everybody the same way. So we're all entitled to the same kind of training, the same information, and doesn't matter how you come in the business. But yeah, of course, it's we always get those regrets, when we do something. Well, not regrets, but I say, oh, if I would have known, I would have done it differently. But it's okay.
Julie,
We're in now.
we get a monumental amount of training available to us, and what we do with it is up to us. And that is
Exactly.
the beauty of running your own business. There's no boss saying, no, you got to do this first, then that.
It's
I,
exactly what you said comes up to your own schedule, actually.
yeah, yeah.
Do what you can when you can, and as long as you do it properly and
In, or,
in good
the,
quality.
in the order of the training.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yeah,
That's
yeah, that's very important. Glenn, I don't want to keep you too longer. Thank
my
you very much. I really appreciate you being here today. Thank you for your testimony, and I'm very glad you're doing amazing. And I'm gonna let you go now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Julieta, and it was my pleasure. It's always nice to see you, and I think my cat wants my attention. So
Put him on camera.
he's he's at the door screaming. So
He wants to go out. Okay. See you, Glenn. Bye.